The man was about to leave for a job interview when he noticed that the computer game he had turned off earlier was now running on its own. What was even scarier was that the characters in the game were attacking and killing other players by themselves. At first, the man thought his computer had a virus. Then his friend called and told him not to go to the interview. There had been a terrible massacre at the interview location, and the police had the area completely surrounded. Just then, the characters in the game killed all their enemies. Thinking about the strange coincidence, the man felt a chill run down his spine. To check his suspicion, he quickly made a video call to his friend. To his shock, the scene of the massacre looked almost exactly like the game. On a whim, he slowly waved at the character in the game. The next second, the character waved back at him. This made the man realize something was seriously wrong. Could the game world be leaking into reality? After a moment, the man asked his friend if there was a movie being filmed. But the next second, the character in the game shook its head, as if it could hear him. The man realized the character was probably right next to his friend. He quickly asked his friend to describe the attacker. When he heard that the attacker had a big machete and was wearing yellow pants, the man realized that the character in the game was the killer. Could the game world really be in reality? Just then, a police officer walked over. The man told the officer that the attacker was probably a man in yellow pants. The officer immediately sensed something was off. How could they know the attacker's appearance? The friend told the officer that a survivor had told them, but there were no survivors at the scene. So the friend was taken into custody by the police as a suspect. At this point, the man was frantic. He didn't notice that the interface of the computer game had quietly changed, and in reality, a car was following the police car. The man tried to use the computer to control the game, but none of the keys worked. Then the police car was crashed into the side of the road by a mysterious car. Several kidnappers jumped out and kidnapped the friend. Soon, the friend was taken to a secret warehouse, and his entire body was covered with sharp nails. The mysterious person proposed to play a game with the man. If the man won, his friend would be spared. If he lost, his friend would die. For his friend's safety, the man had to accept. The mysterious person asked the man a question. He would only win if he answered correctly. The mysterious person asked how much money he had borrowed from his friend. The man couldn't remember the exact amount, so he just typed in a random number. The next second, his friend was punished by the torture device. Seeing the video of his friend's death on the computer, the man was completely devastated. Without thinking, he tried to throw the computer away, but a line of text suddenly appeared on the screen. It said, "The game is still going on. If you damage the computer, the next person to be kidnapped will be your parents."